a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe for you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch. Good afternoon. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. And I need to say a special good evening to all our live viewers, not only locally but internationally. All those outside Trinidad and Tobago, all those in the Caribbean, Guyana, Suriname, Barbados, Jamaica, Grenada. A special good evening to you, St. Vincent. Yeah, we have a lot of viewers from St. Vincent. You'll be surprised to know a lot. Not that you will be surprised to know, but we do have a lot of viewers. You know, ladies and gentlemen, today and yesterday it was really something. Really something. It was something else in this country. But I need to tell you something. I'm going to tell you before 7 tonight. I'm going to tell you before 7. Everything that I have said with respect to ANDREA BHARATT is unfolding. It is unfolding. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, a short while ago, a man was shot dead in Price Plaza. Just imagine, shot dead in Price Plaza. I am sure you saw it on my live. He was shot dead. Apparently, he came from DECOMPOSITION, the individual. In fact, this is a shot of the vehicle. We don't know why would anybody want to kill this guy, but this is the ID. In fact, he has been identified as Christophe Salandi. Christophe Salandi. You have other police officers on the scene here. I don't know if this is the woman that hired him, you know. Somebody hired him to take him to Price Plaza. We don't know. He was hired by somebody to go to Price Plaza. From DECOMPOSITION, that is what I am hearing. Open up the line so as you can see the body being removed. In fact, I did a little live. I think I was live at the go ahead. Plaza. I just posted other clips and whatnot. I had my people posted clips just to keep you posted. Remember, those of you on my fan page and those of you who have downloaded the app, the I.A.N app and whatnot, and even on YouTube, subscribe. Once there's breaking news and you want to know what's happening in Trinidad, make sure. It's a PDW 635 vehicle here. It's a wagon, and details are still sketchy. Yeah, so it's really something else I heard. But I heard one guy was arrested, and the guy, in fact, the shooter had on a red top or something like that. This is just a video I have of the deceased in the vehicle. Go ahead. Is it ready? Continue with the videos and there you have. Go ahead. You're live on Crime Watch. So it's really something else, huh? Christophe Salandi, if you have any information why anybody would want to gun down this guy, get in contact with us. This is just the back of Price Plaza. The back of Price Plaza. Open up the lines. Open up the lines to me. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Now, we are running for time. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714062. Also, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting, yeah? Remember yesterday where the police found ANDREA BHARATT body? Yeah, yesterday. In fact, today, they got some human remains. Yeah, they got some human remains in that area today. And, but you know, I'll tell you this, ARIPO, if you drive to the top, well, way up in ARIPO, there's a little village. Maybe the population is about 500, but I tell you, super, super great people. Great, great people. I did a little video, I posted it up and whatnot, you know, with a red girl and, you know, people who love crime, watch people. It's a real nice place. And it's just these people going, they're dumping bodies here, but never so tragic. Now, we can't say 13 years ago somebody went missing, and now on social media, people saying this and people saying that. But I am not going to say this because I am not like everybody. When I say something, people listen. You understand? So, today, and so strange, in fact, one of the persons that I was liaising with respect to information and guarding information with respect to Andrea BHARATT, the said individual did point out this area also. So just to let you know that, you know, my sources are great sources. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Ian.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is 98 from New York.
98, how you going, boy? Well, you see what's going on?
Man, it is so sad. Let me tell you that young lady, my heart went out to her and her family, and you know, it's real sad, man. And the young lady in Santa Cruz and all too, man. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, where the island coming to?
I like how you said, what the island coming to? The island. What the island coming
what
to?
is it coming to? You understand? Because you should know, in my days, them nonsense went that one.
Because for those who don't know, 98 is a regimental number, am I right?
Yes, sir.
98 is a regimental number.
Yes, the batch of 9877.
Yeah, 9877.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know what to say about my country.
You know this guy
Let me tell you something.
you know this guy, before you go further, this guy who's on the line right now, work with Burroughs and all of them, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Well, 98, you see what's going on, huh?
I was also a member of the first tactical unit that was formed under Commissioner Burroughs. I was a member of that first tactical. We went back and trained with the Army for 6 months, you know.
Wow. Good history, good history.
6 months.
First tactical unit. For you, he was a member,
Yes.
the first tactical unit ever formed under Burroughs. This guy here, 98.
Yes. Yes, we went and trained in Camp Centeno for 6 months with the Army, you know. And do live exercise down the islands and things with live ammunition, you know.
Wow. Well, 98, you
I
see,
don't know what to say.
well, 98, you see, I am trying. You see, I am trying. You see, I am trying. Thank you again. So, ladies and gentlemen, today this calendar remains. Do we have more from that clip? Continue. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Ian.
Good evening.
Ian, your program on Wednesday afternoon, you put up a 400,000 reward, right?
Yeah.
And a gentleman calling your program and give you information and tell you that you should search your report area.
Right.
I think that person should be given something.
Have you ever seen the length of a report, the whole ARIPO area?
Yeah.
Okay. We can't just, because if people say search Blantyre, search ARIPO, we need somebody who can give us good information. Plenty people tell me search all about. People give Gary and them tips to search the forest, search here and search here. It can't work like that. People call and say Venezuela, the amount of people, I should have about 400 million. But money can upset things, so just remember that.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Mr. Allen. Good afternoon. I just called to say condolences to the family of this little young girl. It's so sad. I have daughters, and this thing hot. I live in Aruba, so I know how hurtful it was to find this girl. And also today, that an incident with a man sitting on the wall right in Aruba here, and the car running to him and bounce him, saying no more outside the door. I didn't see to make the news as yet, but
you have a clip of it?
Condolences.
Somebody will take your number. But I'll call the police, but they said nothing. But somebody's going to take your number off the air. Liaise with her. You know, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm just taking you back to Price Plaza. This is what's happening right now, you know. This is what's happening right now. But I have something to tell you. Let me just give you a little clip in Price Plaza where this guy was shot. Good evening. So this is the guy. It's sad. It's sad. He has been identified as Christophe Salandi. Christophe Salandi. If you have any information, get in contact with me. You know, I will tell you this today. Now, I am not going to be used by no politician or whoever to go in front of no place and march and get locked up like a big, you know what? Like how people, and feel that, you know sometimes, and I tell people this, as you get older, you think differently. And a lot of people have been telling me that, Ian, fine, you have taken it to a different level. And, somebody just passed that. I don't need that fame. I don't need being locked up and going there and dramatizing myself and making myself look like a clown. We have a serious issue on our hands. And unless we don't speak out and do it in a proper way, we'll reach nowhere. If you need to march, because you all know the laws with respect to COVID right now and the restrictions that you can't gather and whatnot, and it is the law. It is the law. So it's not a matter nobody's spite to nobody. And please do not be influenced by anybody to do silly things. Do not be influenced to do silly things. Because before you know it, it will go on your record and you'll have problems to get a visa, problems to get a job. You have to be very, very cautious. When I tell you every day that people listening to my show, and I tell you who listening, I want to tell you, yesterday, on Wednesday, on Wednesday, I spoke about ANDREA BHARATT working in the courts. And I said, the judiciary never came out and acknowledged this girl. Even yesterday, and on Wednesday I said it. And I said that they have done absolutely nothing to recognize ANDREA. And somebody said, but ANDREA must be a OJT or some small person in there. And I showed a certificate that she acquired. She took a course. As you can see, so it's the judiciary and whatnot. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, because of I bringing them up and putting them on blast, as they say, and blowing them out of the water. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday morning, they sent out a release. Look at here. Go ahead. It's an article. Chief Justice said at court clerk, sad at court clerk's disappearance. They jump an article one time. Chief Justice Ivor Archie, in an email in judiciary staff, prayed for the safe return of Magistrate Court Clerk ANDREA BHARATT, the 22-year-old who was reported missing on Friday. You know when that came out? That came out on Thursday. Yeah. But I will tell you something. Secondly, when I told you, I said, how come, you see, and this is what, when you stand up, you need to stand up against them. I don't believe in democracy through the barrel of a gun and burning down place and rioting. No, I don't believe in that. Your mouth, speak. You need to speak out. Stand up. This program is a very powerful program. The reach of this program is unbelievable. The airs that my voice is falling on is everybody. So they recognize her after we spoke about it Wednesday. On Thursday during my program, I said, but wait now. I remember, I could distinctly recall that when this woman, Paulina, was kidnapped, I saw Faris Al-Rawi and Stuart Young. Well, they joined the commissioner of police, but they were foot to foot to head. They were foot to foot. And I said, but how come is it that Andrea BHARATT does not have the color, or maybe she doesn't have that status or that kind of money? You know, ladies, no, I'm just taking you back to yesterday's program when I said that. From Palmas was kidnapped, Paulina. I could remember Faris Al-Rawi. I think it was Faris Al-Rawi and Stuart Young and them. I think it was Faris, but Stuart Young and them went down and meet Gary and things backed and foot to foot, you know. Yeah. Ask them if they, hold on, come back to me. Ask them if they ever went and meet this girl father. Ask them. Ask them. And behold, after the program last night, after the program, when they realized that they were busted, you saw the video, right? You saw the video? Look at the video. The video with these two persons on the scene.
Commissioner,
just take it back a little bit. Take it back a little bit.
That. Good evening.
Right, stop. As you can see, Faris and Stuart Young, foot to foot. But when they realized that they were blown out of the water and people figured them out, they came and they made press release after the show. After the show. Tearful Faris, look at the first one. Yesterday, after the show, you know, tearful Faris promises change. He crying for the girl now. All the time you are crying. All the time, tearful over the death of Andrea BHARATT. Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi said last night, only last night, look at it, last night, to return to Parliament to ensure that persons with sexual offences charges against them are lodged into a sexual offenders registry. But only last night, and that girl died since her body was discovered. Sorry, her body was discovered at 12:30. So all that time, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 5:30, 6 hours, and you can't say nothing, but you wait till after my show to make a statement because you realize that you were busted. And same thing with Stuart Young. Watch it. Stuart Young angry and saddened over BHARATT death 10 hours after the show. 10 hours after the show, National Security Minister Stuart Young said he was devastated by the news of the death of the ARIPO court clerk. Oh my God. Because people know, people realize, and all you realize, both of you realize that people know who all you for. Who all you for. Who all you for? Look at persons gone missing. And you know, as much as Andrea BHARATT might be in the forefront, let us not forget the persons who are currently missing also. I have the list here. I want to run it back. I want to run it back for you. Let us not forget them. It is not only about Andrea BHARATT. It is about all the people who have gone missing. And there's a recommendation I would like to make. So we realize the judiciary came out and they say, all right, I.A.N, all right, look, we send out. Faris and Stuart Young say, all right, we get catch. No. But let me tell you something. This is my recommendation when we come back.
Perfect.
I.A.N Network is proud to launch I.A.N Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando, and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
It's a brand new year at Bowles Imports and Distribution Limited. We carry all major brands, Samsung, Apple, Acer and much more. We also have a variety of laptops, tablets and accessories at unbelievable prices. Visit us at Upper Level Center City Mall Chabonis or call 480-6666. Our knowledgeable staff is waiting to assist. Our prices will shock you.
Custom.
Snacks has set the bar with our dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Double nut, irresistibly sweet and salty with almonds, peanuts and dark chocolate. Double chocolate, a true chocolate lover's delight with 100% Trinidadian cocoa. Our bars are wholesome and delicious. They combine the best of nature in every bite. Go on, try them. O Snacks dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Healthy never tasted this good.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Download the I.A.N. app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, I.A.N. Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow I.A.N. on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
Right here. Now there's a lot. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you this on national television. I am gathering information. I am gathering information. And I said it. And the first time you heard it, now you're hearing now it's something from the court. But you heard it from me first. You heard it from me. I am not going to tap my shoulders and say, well, wait, you know. No, it's not about that. It's your information I'm dealing with because you trust me. Because you trust me. And it's a very serious thing. It's a frightening thing. It is a very frightening thing because now you're hearing maybe something that she saw. But maybe I told you because something is not right. But I want to tell you something. I will tell you right down the road. I want to tell you something, but it's scratching my tongue to tell you. Because, watch me, this will rock you. This will rock you. But you know, first of all this going on in the court, I recommend, I think that the police commissioner and the chief justice should meet. Yeah. Should meet and put measures in place to protect the magistrate and staff at the courts. Let me tell you something. A magistrate or a high court judge can do absolutely nothing without their staff. Let me tell you that here. Without their staff. Do you know how important the role of a clerk at the court is? Yeah? Serious, a serious position. The magistrate at the end of the day relies on all the information that the clerk is coming with. And now you realize now one girl allegedly lost her life allegedly for some information in the court. And other things. You will hear later on. And other things. So I am asking, why we can't see a police presence, joint army police or joint army and police presence at our nation's court. No, we don't. We don't. They can stand up like dog and cat outside ARIMA court. Why we can't have that? How many people, even in the East-West, have lost their lives in front of these courts? And I'm not discrediting MTS, but we need skill. We need police and we need army. And times are different. Times are different. They must set up a hotline. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask the Chief Justice something. Have you put any measures in place where those affected by the death of ANDREA BHARATT in the ARIMA court to get any counsel and anything? It have any line I could call and say, well, I used to work with ANDREA and she used to sit down next to me and we used to go and buy lunch and thing and I'm real sad, I can't work, I'm traumatized, I don't know what to do. Have you put anything like that? No, there's nothing. There's no kind of line, there's no kind of a special phone number that judicial officer, those attached to the court, can call and say, I feel depressed, I need help, I feel threatened. I feel I was going through some documents. I was going through some documents at my desk and I was given this by X. I was given this maybe by a clerk of the peace. And maybe, I'm not saying the clerk of the peace in ARIMA court, don't get me wrong, but in general, the clerk of the peace, and I find somebody with something with a bail here watching it, but I find, this is not right. And I'm kind of scared because you remember one girl already lost her life and I don't know, I just wanted somebody to talk to. Is there anything like that in place? Is there anything in place to protect the magistrates? Is there anything in place? And today I am asking the Chief Justice, along with the Commissioner of Police, put something in place, because let me tell you something. If you all do not have nothing in place, don't go to work. To the magistrate, don't go to work. To the support staff, don't go to work. I tell you that. If you don't give them a run, why you think Stuart Young, why you think Faris Harari and Stuart Young say he crying right now? Because when he realized, ladies and gentlemen, that everybody realized that he stand up with Pauline and them, he did foot to foot in front. But you never went to visit the father, ANDREA BHARATT. You only never went nobody fishermen and them. If it was all about apologies, for what you all did not do, I would have had all this. Watch, all this would have been apologies. All that would have been apologies. Coming from both of you. So today, ladies and gentlemen, because let me tell you something, who's next? It could be a magistrate driving out at the courtyard, and it could be a magistrate just so a man gate in Price Plaza, sun hot, everybody pumping, everybody walking. It could be a magistrate. It could be a magistrate. Who's the next clerk? One from Chaguanas, one from Vancouver, one from Grandy, one from St. Vincent Street. Who is the next clerk? So if you don't like how I work with a high court judge, and you realize that her staff, boy, let me tell you something, and some prisoner realize where you were going, and I go send a strong signal, because that is what they're doing. That is what they're doing. And today I am calling on the magistrates and the judges, those who are at all our courts in Trinidad and Tobago, all over, make a stand today. Because you can be next, you could be driving out. Let me tell you something. We pass the stage where that can't happen, but that could happen anytime. That could happen anytime. Look at BHARATT. BHARATT leave the court good. They say don't go in this car, go in the car behind. You want to know how I know that? No. When she was about to go in her next car, the person said, don't go in that car, look, go in this car. All they are talking that. All they gone in the girl bank. Let me tell you something. They went and they used her ATM card. It wasn't about the money, It was about the balance. The balance, ladies and gentlemen. The balance to see how much money there's. But I don't want to come out and talk. I don't really want to tell you what really went on. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I am appealing to the Chief Justice. I am appealing to the Commissioner. Put mechanism in place. Put up a hotline so judicial staff supports those who support staff of the judges, support staff of the magistrate could call. So if they feel threatening the execution of their duties and they see things corrupt, they have a number to call. Gary, I am asking you as the Commissioner of Police, you should do that. Because let me tell you something. It's a real racket going on. I know 3 courts in Trinidad and Tobago running racket with bail right now, running racket. Running racket. Because let me tell you something. This ANDREA BHARATT case open a Pandora's box and open a can of worms, you know. Who next? You might be a little girl with your little lunch bag. With your little lunch bag every morning going to work. You take your little taxi or you're driving your little aqua and you park it and you're going to work with your little lunch bag. And you get the matrix, you get gone down. Because you want to play, you are not a team player. But if there's a number to call, hello, good evening. I am a so-and-so attached to the court so-and-so, and I am just telling you that I observed something and I would like you to look into it. Let me tell you something. Anytime you do that, Gary boy, you're here to stay. Come in for me for Come in for me for Wait. And where you come from here? Everybody playing mad. Everybody playing mad. I play mad. The box alongside. That's what they should do. Because let me tell you something. When I say a thing on here, when I say a thing here, I know I say in a partner. I know I say in a. To the clerk and amateur governors are begging all you. Be careful. Unless the government, unless the Chief Justice, I'm not saying that the commissioner wouldn't do it. But I am asking the commissioner, please, Gary Griffith, put something in place to protect judicial officers. Put something in place. Put something in place. Come up and tell them, say, yeah, what's going on? Put in police, maybe army coming out and standing in front of the court. A presence. We need a presence. We need a presence. When the magistrate driving out, the magistrate could get it. We need a presence. Magistrate, let me tell you, maybe escort the magistrate home. If he decide to go in the mall and go chalala with his business. We have to protect our judicial officers because soon it will be like a Pablo Escobar kind of thing, you know. Everybody getting it on the road, you know. Boy, let me tell you something. And up to this day, and I will tell you this today. I will tell you something today. You see these 2 people here who crying and who saddened, them don't care about you. You see the judicial officers who work and the magistrate who these are the people, these are the pillars that even though the politician can influence police certain decision and do things, when we go to the courts at Trinidad and Tobago, that is our only hope, to know that I am not guilty, I am innocent. That is the only place I can stand and get justice. I'm going to tell you something. Have a meeting with the Chief Justice. I know what I'm telling all you, you know. I know what I'm telling all you today, you know. I know what I'm telling. If they, because they closed down ARIPO court today. They closed it down. But that is not the issue. Where you close them to stay home. But they will have to face the music when they come out next week. Put systems in place, not only in ARIPO court, to protect the clerks, protect the staff. You have to do that. And you have to protect the magistrates and the judges. Not only judges alone, but the magistrates. You must do that. Because they are exposed. It's a gunman waiting on the road. He watching to see what kind of magistrate. Boy, you all don't know the mind of the criminals. You think grabbing ANDREA BHARATT just like that? It was well executed. It was well planned. Look at the caliber of people came in. Look at the people that got involved. She wasn't supposed to die, you know. She wasn't supposed to die. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. I'll take another break. When I come back, I'll tell you something.
Perfect.
It's a new year, so it's time for new innovation, new upgrading, especially with your vehicle. And Racetrack Wheels has already set the trend with a massive New Year sale. Now on is only when stocks last, so you don't want to be left behind with your old rims and tires. Upgrade them right now at Racetrack Wheels New Year sale at 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 64 Southern Main Road, and 82 Bethany Road, Tobago, or call 285-9168 and follow us on Facebook.
$20. Marigold Margarine, 4 for $20. Maybelline Tomato Ketchup, 4 for $20. And Sparkling Beach, 5 for $20. So many great plenty for 20 specials. And sale runs until February 5th. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Hangers Extreme is back, now serving lunch and mocktails for dine-in and pickup. Opening hours Monday to Friday 12 noon to 10 p.m. Sundays 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Full menu available. All COVID-19 protocols observed.
Organifi Red is the new superfood with 3 proprietary blends. The antioxidant blend fights the effects of aging by reducing cellular damage, boosts your well-being and lower fatigue with the Endurance blend, lower inflammation and increase metabolism with the Metabolic Boosting blend. Available in pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today. RDK Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Chaguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road or speak to our sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
Download the I.A.N app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, I.A.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow I.A.N on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
Try our high-quality unbleached bromate-free all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited, 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia.
The Wellness Center introduces the Superfricator. It instantly removes skin growths and irregularities like skin tags, age spots, ring flesh and spots from the face and body. Using non-surgical procedures, the Wellness Center can instantly lift the face, bust, arms and legs, treat psoriasis and dermatitis, remove puffy dark eye circles, double chin, wrinkles, and even restore bold, thinning hair. Call Mrs. Bagan, a qualified medical esthetician with over 30 years of experience, for a microscopic consultation. Call 673-7418.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, obeah, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
We live in different times. Chief Justice high security, you know. The Chief Justice high security, you know. I'm going to tell you, the Chief Justice, I have seen his security. He has a detail. He has a detail, a security detail. Not a problem, I'm not disrespecting you, sir. I am not disrespecting you, but just saying, as a magistrate, dispensing justice, nah, you have to protect them. You have to be living in a different time. We living in a different time. They're killing man, woman, boy, and girl, and baby, and the elderly. Those clerk, those people attached to the courts, dealing with all kind of documents, seeing all kind of monster coming to pay money every week, every month in the court, and he watching you so. What's she playing? Don't ask me too much a question. I deal with you different. You think that don't happen? That happening. Them will go in the court and rile up when they're paying their money, the tax, the cock tax and paying it so. $200, $300. Man paying $180 a month. Best sell a plant a fig tree. Man mining child with $180 a month. Yes, he's a run them. And he's still paying it, take out warrant. When these fellas see that, and they see the clerk and them, and they know the clerk working, they say, you know, and they say, nah, that clerk want to play hardball. Set up a line, put up something. Chief Justice put up something, put up and get a number, liaise with the Commissioner of Police, let the Commissioner of Police and you sit down and see, and with the Attorney General, sit down how you could protect the staff at our nation's court. And the magistrate, how you can, everybody, hey, let me tell you something, Rowley them can talk, you know, Farris can talk, everybody a driver, you know, Stuart Young have gunmen right through, you know. Once you're the Minister of National Security, you have 4 armed guards one time, you know. Yeah, you are armed guards, Stuart Young and them have armed guards. The Attorney General of Army and Police. Yeah, people have officers from the special forces in the army and whatnot. I know it. I know that I've been around them. I have been around other attorney generals. I've been around other ministers of national security in the past. I have met them maybe for dinner and whatnot. So I know what I have seen. So as much as you are protected and you hold high office and you doing nothing, protect those who doing something like the magistrates. Protect those who, like the client said, make sure the clerk reach home safe. But put something in place. Put up a line that if the clerk should see some kind of racketing running, there is a number to call. So today I am asking, I know you all are not unionized. Yeah, I don't think I don't think you all unionized. But if come together, if they don't protect you, you will be the next Andrea Barrett. Let me tell you that. You'll be the next Andrea Barrett. You know, I just run a clip here. This man that died in the car, Silandi. I tell everybody watching. Hand me a mic, please. I got a number. I want to get a number to call. Hand me. Let me tell you something. Hi, caller. Good evening. Sorry, accept my sympathy. Do you know, good night, you are alive. Do you know why anybody want to kill your relative?
No, Mr. Allen.
Well, everybody say he had no enemies.
No, not all.
But he pick up a man by busy corner, you know, that's why he ain't, you know.
By busy corner?
In Shagonas, that's why he ain't. I ain't one person saying they was arguing in the car, and next man saying, you know, the man just shoot him just so, because you realize the way he slumped to the steering there, he had to get from somebody shot him as a passenger. And he slumped to the side. Because there were no gunshots on the door or the glass or nothing. If was man shooting there, so some way the door handle or something would have had some kind of bullet abrasion showing.
Well, I don't know nothing about this. The only thing I know is that he picked up the woman. He accustomed picking up to go and drop her.
That is this woman there, I saw her there.
That is all I know. I know nothing else because up to now, we never get a call direct from no police. It's on the news we heard it on. Nobody never contacted us. You understand? And
yeah, that woman there.
And when we going down the road.
That lady.
So we know what's going on right now. We just lost.
This man are children and thing, you?
Yes, he have a daughter and he's a newlywed. He just married less than 2 years.
Oh, Jesus.
His little 5-year-old daughter.
Oh,
that is his idol, Mr. Allen. That man does only go to work. He does go and work hard and sing. That is all he does do. You understand? This boy has no enemies, Mr. Allen. Everybody know how he does sing. That all, and he always laughing and always happy, Mr. Allen. You understand? These wicked people out there take an innocent man like Mr. Allen You understand? How this little girl only asking for her father. You understand? She just had a wife, just married just less than 2 years ago, Mr. Allen. You understand? And the
So wait, he live by all you? He live by all you? He live by all you?
Yes, he live right next door. It's a family yard. You understand? He live right next door to me, Mr.
I want to
Allen.
get to the bottom of this. I'll find out. It has some footage I need to see, and I'll give you a check. I will come up by you over the weekend. We're gonna. I have an idea what's going on. I know somebody who are watching. I'm watching somebody.
All right, Mr. Allen.
I'm watching somebody. Tell your family accept my sympathy.
We cannot stay this whole weekend without doing anything because right now we just lost.
And where is his wife? His wife right here too?
She right here, Mr. Allen. She in a mess.
Yeah, no, you don't put on the phone. Don't put on the phone. I'll take that. Hey, boy. I'll call you after the show.
Okay, Mr. Allen.
Hey, boy. See what's going on? You see what's going on? Tell everybody watching. Them shock, you know. Them shock. Hey, boy. Huh. You know, a 30-year-old man is dead following a confrontation in Carapo this morning. Sergio Fraser was gunned down at his girlfriend's place after an altercation ensued with another man. Just to let you know really, really fast. I want to run this really fast. He's been identified as Sergio Fraser. Look at a picture of him. Put up a right. Can you leave the pictures a little couple of seconds? Also, a man was shot and killed. Well, okay. A mentally ill man of Valencia was shot and killed by an unknown gunman at his Valencia home early Friday morning. 46-year-old Winston Lemo of Quarry Road, St. Albans Road was gunned down on Friday, the 5th. Police reported at 11:15 Corey Garcia of 2nd Quarry Road, St. Albans, Valencia, told them he heard several shots. Also, two families in Aruca were targeted by gunmen in home invasion on Wednesday. The families both live at the same compound along Rice Mill Road, Aruca. And let me tell you something. Well, be careful outside here, you know. Careful, you know. Home invasion taking place in Pinal area. I got it today. I supposed to meet the family. Watch. I can only go with Andrea. I have to tell people what's going on too. Watch. This morning, normal. Watch. More normal. Watch bandit in your house. Normal. Man have gun. Watch. The gun stick. The gun jam. That would be murder right there. Watch. Burglar proof. Watch. Now you have to come and brace up all by your step now. Wait, boy. Watch now. The woman fighting, you know. I like him some stab, boy. The gun jamming her. The gun jamming her. Also, a Marbella man appeared before a magistrate charged with 2 counts of robbery, which took place in January. Trey Marcus Bernard of Harmony Hall was charged yesterday with 2 counts of robbery. Also, the Interagency Task Force IATF discovered 2 firearms and ammunition in Laventille District on Thursday. Can we get it a little faster, please? Also, 3 persons were arrested after police allegedly found firearm ammunition and a quantity of narcotics in a 2 crime suppression exercise in West Trinidad on Thursday. Also, high-grade marijuana weighing 500 grams was seized in Chagonas on Tuesday. Hats off to Senior Superintendent Kurt Simon, Superintendent Pierre, ASP Dipchan, Inspector Julian. Also, a 30-year-old man of TOCO appeared before a magistrate charged with trafficking 45 pounds of marijuana. Roland La Rosa. Roland, you're easy, boy. You're easy. Also, a 48-year-old Carapo man was arrested and a quantity of marijuana seized during an exercise conducted in Northern Division. So much to tell you. I have a short break to take. Let me tell you something, and I want to tell you this today. See that case with Andrea BHARATT? It ain't over yet. I want you to know that this morning, another matter is closure to the family. I got crucial and very sensitive information this morning. Sensitive information. Very, very sensitive information. My eyes are currently on 2 persons. Currently on 2 persons. The information was so sensitive that I called the Commissioner of Police this morning and we had a discussion on the phone. I told him what I have and I'm gathering more. And as soon as I can cross my T's and dot my I's, I will give it to him over the weekend. Just to let you know that. I'm putting it together right now. I'm putting it together. You see, I'm the kind of guy, I don't move like a headless chicken. People will tell you that. Every person who have ever gotten hold for murder and was in hiding, they have all been charged. They were never released. Not one of them was ever released because I always have my information right. I will never have the wrong man. So I am putting it together. But let people know I have my eyes on them. I don't want to go in. I know they're watching right now and they're jumpy. They're jumpy. But just let you know, for me to take up that phone this morning and speak with the commissioner, I know what I have. I have photos. I have names. I made a call to somebody again this afternoon just to do a search on something for me. I will get that search over the weekend, most likely by Monday, Sunday, Monday. I'm coming for you. I want you to know I'm coming for you. I.A.N. Allen, I said I'm coming for you. All about this, whatever happened in the court, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I don't want to say it. I would want to say it on television, what I know. But what I know, I'm coming for you. And listen, man, and I have it full 100. I have it hot. I have it legit. Listen to me. I could rock back now. I'm sure about this one. I'm sure about as sure as I am standing before you today, Friday, I'm sure about the information. I'm sure I put it together today. I put it together. And I will give the Commissioner of Police photographs, names. Let me just gather this thing again. As I say, cross my T's and dot my I's. Let me just do that. So when I hand it so, you don't need to call me again. You do your thing. Because let me tell you this, Let me tell you this. You see, all these people, not only Andrea BHARATT, Ashanti Ash, Carolyn Katwaru, Corinne Singh. If you're lighting candle and you're having candlelight vigil, light for everybody. I just want you to know that now. In Parliament, march for everybody. March for everybody. People might say, bring back the hangman. Yeah, bring back, but that has never shown us a deterrent to stop crime because that will deal with the people inside who have exhausted all their legal options. We're talking about the monsters out here. Let me tell you something. And to the persons involved in Andrea BHARATT case, partner, I tell you on national television, you know, and I know you watching me from the zone. I know you watching me from the zone, and you don't know, I know. Because I know where you saw me. But I do business about you. I tell on national television, me a business about you. I do business, I just do business. Because me, watch me. I take in front before front take me. Take what I tell you. Mark my word, yeah? Just mark my word. Mark my word. You can go in hiding and thing. Watch me done. I done have photographs already. I done have photographs, I done have names. I just want you to know. And I done talk to Gary already. Everything I have said about BHARATT has been true so far, yeah? While everybody doubted me to go in the forest and whatnot. I mean, I saw some guy made some voice note, am I right? Saying that he's no I.A.N. Allen and whatnot. He's a guy I know. He don't work here. There's nobody in my circle, in my group that, you know, part of that video. And he did contact me, and I was not angry with him. They are young fellas. They just, you know, talk. They're young boys. So it's not me, me as a big man to go and cuss and get on with it, that make no sense. I say this must be a little more responsible in making statements. And I'm kind of upset how you make statements about me and saying how this and that and where you and I gather the same information. So, but he was very apologetic and whatnot, and I wish him all the best because he works in one of these media houses and he's trying like everybody else, like every young fellow we have in the studio here. So I don't want to really put up his spit here and, as they say, destroy his future. He acknowledged that he made a mistake and he did come to me and apologize about it. And for that, I'm grateful. Thank you. Let's take a fast break.
Perfect.
Organifi Green is the #1 gently dried superfood. Increase mental capacity and reduce stress with ashwagandha, the major ingredient in the superfood blend. Feel relaxed and reduce stress with a solid dose of antioxidants in the alkaline greens blend. Available at pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
It's a new year, so it's time for new innovation, new upgrading, especially with your vehicle. And Racetrack Wheels has already set the trend with a massive New Year sale. Now on is only when stocks last, so you don't want to be left behind with your old rims and tires. Upgrade them right now at Racetrack Wheels New Year sale at 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruka, 64 Southern Main Road, and 82 Bethany Road, Tobago, or call 285-9168 and follow us on Facebook.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban, and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano-film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Bolts Imports and Distributions Limited brings you shockingly low prices and a wide range of handsets. J2 $499, A11 $1299, A21s $1599, A31 from $1949, A71 $29.99, Crip K7 $549. Get tablets from as low as $13.99. Visit our store at Upper Level Center City Mall, Chaguanas, or call 480-6666. We carry a variety of all major brands to suit every need.
Hangers Extreme is back, now serving lunch and mocktails for dine-in and pickup. Opening hours Monday to Friday 12 noon to 10 p.m. Sundays 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Full menu available. All COVID-19 protocols observed.
You know, in the video, Shane and the woman is known as Shiny Lady from Macaulay. That home invasion, the man was shot. He was shot. In the home invasion. What? She was shot. She's known as Shiny Lady. Look, he come with the gun. He was shot, but he's stable. Thank God. Thank God. I'll make some time this weekend meet them also, this weekend. I want to say a special hello to happy birthday to A.N. Paul from Cedros. Today he's 6 years old. He's with his dad. So A.N. Paul from Cedros, happy birthday to you, son. I wish you all the best. Okay? Also, happy belated birthday to my father. Yesterday was his birthday, and you know, I'm sorry I couldn't, you know, give him a call. I was super busy. Okay, so where are you? Where is this? Everybody? Right. So yesterday was my father's birthday. Happy belated. I said, I tell him I'm so busy, and you see, time is like. But I just want you to know. I just want you all to know that this weekend, be careful. Let us remember all these people that we lost. Let us know that these people, that Stuart Young and Faris and this government is not for us. They are not for you. Let us make sure those court clerk and whatnot, the support staff get up. get up and stand up and say, if you all don't protect us, we're not coming to work. The magistrate should do the same thing. Because who's next? Who's next? There are people who are involved in Andrea BHARATT case still at large, you know. Still at large. I just don't want to say nothing. I just don't want to say nothing. This has been a weekend. But we made one thing we did this week, we make Faris and Stuart Young cry and apologize when they realized that they went by Pauline and they didn't go by the girl. The judiciary acknowledged young Andrea BHARATT, but there's a list of names here. We must never forget them. We must never, never, never forget them. Remember, this weekend, a lot could happen. And when I tell you a lot could happen. Make sure and subscribe on my Facebook and YouTube. WhatsApp me on 2944081. Make sure you have your ads on Crime Watch. You could book your ads from Monday. Get in contact with us. We have a couple of people coming in from next week. This is Ian Allen. Have a lovely weekend. I'll be around, so shoot me a call. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down.